Okay, how you guys doing? This is Jay from iDrive NY, and today I am live streaming from my car. I hope this is coming through. Sometimes I get a spotty signal, different parts of the city. But I thought that since my time was limited, I would try to give you guys a live stream of what's coming up for me today. So today I am going to be driving my first shift for Caviar. So following my favorite ride driver, Jermaine Ellis, who always says, I did the Caviar. First of all, the onboarding process is ridiculously long here in New York City. I don't know if it's the same way in other cities. But you have to go to an interview first, a group interview where they ask you questions. Why do you think you'd be a good driver? I mean, with Postmates, I still have not met a person who represents that company. Their office hours are so limited, and everything was through the mail or online. But with this, I needed to submit a couple of more documents, and I also needed to submit for Caviar. I needed to go in for an interview. And then a 45-minute, very in-depth and very detailed onboarding meeting to show me how the app works and all of these things. So today I'm leaving my job right now, my main job, and I'm heading into Brooklyn to try to make some money with Caviar, who claims they have the best pay in town. I mean, I guess everybody's going to make that claim, but I think they tend to focus on higher end food service or higher end restaurants, a little bit more boutique restaurants, not the chains so much, not the Chipotles, the Taco Bells, the McDonald's. So they also, in New York City, they break their service down into regions. So there's Brooklyn, Queens, and there is Manhattan, obviously. We were informed by the guy doing the orientation that Brooklyn actually pays more. So, I live in Brooklyn, as you know, some of you know, or, hopefully a few of you guys have gotten to know me in these past few videos. I live in Brooklyn, and I'm going to be driving to Brooklyn to start my shift. Generally, they say what they said at the orientation, and this is true for Postmates, true for Deliv, it's true for Uber Eats. You're going to have the biggest rush between 6 and 9 p.m. That's when the peak is. And most of the restaurant pickups are going to be in downtown Brooklyn, if you know Brooklyn. So that's where I'm headed now. I'm excited to see what this app can do. One of the big differences that this app, or that they were showing off about the app in the meeting, and I've not seen it on any other app, not on Postmates, not on DoorDash, not on Uber Eats. These guys will tell you where the pickup is, obviously, and they also tell you where the drop-off is, or they show you the vicinity. So if you're not interested in heading north, like say you're coming to the end of your shift and you need to be heading south to go home, and you get a call or you get a request that's taking you north, you can reject it because you need to go south. So that's good. The other thing that I've never seen in another app, and I haven't been doing this for very long, but you guys can let me know if you have seen this. They also tell you how much money you're going to make. So in that north example, you see you're picking up at this restaurant, you're driving to this vicinity, and you're going to make this much. Additionally, they tell you, they give you 2 minutes to make a decision. Most of the other apps that I've worked with allow for only 10 seconds, maybe 7 seconds to decide if you're going to take that job. With Caviar, they're allowing you 2 minutes to make a decision. They're also allowing you a 5-minute grace period to to figure out if this is a job that you're really going to want to take. So even if you've accepted the job and you decide 3 minutes later, well, I can't do this, you can cancel the job, and I believe that there's no penalty, which is pretty amazing. The app allows you to go on schedule, or you can work not on schedule, which is what I'm going to be doing now. They indicate at the meeting that, wow, this guy's giving me a hard time here. These New York City drivers are tough. So you can drive on schedule, you can drive off schedule. They say that the scheduled drivers have a slight preference in the queue, or it might be a tiebreaker, like if 2 people are equidistant from the restaurant, they'll get the call. The schedule guy will get the call. But if you're closer than someone who's scheduled to the restaurant, the non-scheduled person will get the call. So a lot of what seems to be some great perks by this company. The other thing is that they have parking ticket reimbursement. So the first parking ticket that you get working with these guys, they will cover. I've never heard of that either. And then you need to make 100 deliveries after that to be eligible for another parking reimbursement. So what seems to be on paper like a really great service that takes care of their drivers. They offer lots of bonuses, milestones for every 3 deliveries, a certain amount of money. They have kind of like Postmates, they kind of have like a blitz concept. They express it as percentage, so 50% more or 60% more, right? That would be like a 1.5 blitz on Postmates. So what seems to be a really great company on paper in New York, they're claiming that Brooklyn is actually busier than Manhattan. I'm going to put it to the test today. And I may post a video tomorrow morning letting you guys know how the night was. But other than that, that's about it. So if you're watching this video live, thank you. And if you are watching the replay, thank you anyway. And don't forget to smash that like button to let me know you appreciate the video. And also, you can subscribe for more videos from iDrive NY. So until the next video, this is Jay from iDrive NY. Stay driven, my friends.